just don't build a data center just like that. So there's $7 trillion flowing into AI players. When Meta is saying it's spending 600 billion, he's literally saying that 600 billion will flow into AI specified companies. Yeah. You mentioned about Kenya's president mentioning having a discussion with Microsoft to build a data center in Kenya. Right?
Yes.
But who's building that data center? From 50 all the way to 400, and you're still saying that even at 400 it's still a buy. Yeah, because of so many results. One, look at the growth.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to our 8th episode. It has been a journey. We are continuing together. Welcome to the Alpha Brief. My name is Dennis Ngige Njoroge. And kama dawa, we have the amazing Ken Muturi, who is the founder and head of research at Henriette Investment Management. Karibu sana.
Santi, shukran.
So we are continuing on well. Yeah. We are now deep in the supply side of AI, and we have been seeing in the comment section there are people who are already now following this series and even following the Alpha Brief portfolio. We have seen their feedback and we really appreciate. So I'd want you to give a brief introduction, just brief introduction of what you do, because there are people who are watching us for the first time.
Yeah.
Just a brief introduction of what we do. Then we're going to continue with the next company that our followers, the alpha males and females. Now, I think that is the title that we should give to the people who are following this series.
Yeah.
Before the first person, the first people who are joining us for the first time, let them know who you are and what you do.
Okay, thank you very much, Dennis. My name is Ken Muturi, the founder and head of quant research at Henriette Investment Management. I'm also the portfolio manager at Henriette Capital, which is a fund business. So we run a fund domiciled in the US. Then we also have this research segment, which it powers up the fund side.
Okay.
We are typical in the investment space. We are here to make money and to compound wealth.
Right. All right. Today we are going to be looking at a section that you had mentioned earlier in our 5th episode, if I'm not wrong. You had mentioned about the key players or how companies are coming together to power the AI industry. And we looked into companies like Credo Technologies. We have looked into NVIDIA. We have also Astral Labs. And today I want us to tackle the power side. Now, Starlink infrastructure.
Yes, Starlink infrastructure.
Yes. And on that note, I want you to just define Starlink in your investment thesis.
So how does Starlink fit in our investment thesis?
Yes.
That's very interesting. Actually, when you Google Starlink,
yes,
what comes to mind is it's an infrastructural company. So it does transportation and construction business, buildings.
All right.
But then they have an E infrastructure segment, which I think according to the CEO, Joy Coutinho, he says that it's one of the highest top line business segments they have had. All because of what? Artificial intelligence.
Okay.
So what do? I will not talk about the transportation and the building side, because that's like the legacy business that we are talking about with Microsoft.
Oh yeah.
I want to talk about the infrastructure side.
Okay.
Of course, it's a capex intensive company, but they help with the land preparation and the building of data centers, right?
Yes.
That's their niche, literally. Data centers, you just don't build a data center just like that. It needs to be built in a special kind of a way. It gets very hot inside.
Okay.
So the first thing that you need to consider is airflow.
Okay.
The machines that you're running there, they need to be in a safe and secure environment.
Sure.
So there is, you need to build it in a certain way that it fits the purpose.
Okay.
Those servers they need to be secured. They need to be prepped. They need to be, there's a lot of preparation that goes, right now, we can't just come to a place and say, we'll build a data center here. There has to be a feasibility study that has been done.
Sure.
And that is why it's an infrastructure, because they have specialized in this niche where they're looking for companies that want to build data centers. Yeah. In very hot areas. How do you bring in the cooling effect? How do you ensure that these data centers are safe? How do you ensure that everything is running in accordance to what you have agreed with the client?
Okay.
So we realize that most of the data centers that are being built by Microsoft, Meta, Google, and all the hyperscalers, they have a certain nail of how they want their data centers to be built. I think you can start seeing how it now starts playing out. Yeah.
Yes.
Of course, there is no niche in it.
Yes.
The only thing they have is the specialty. Yeah. And their way of capturing this special need. It's not a building company like Caterpillar, where you would go build buildings and all that.
Yes.
Yeah. I told you, I think I remember I mentioned about a special glass that's Corning. Corning is a company. It's one of the largest producer of optics in the world. It's called Corning. Its ticker symbol is JLW.
All right.
There's a special glass. I don't know whether you've ever seen those high GPUs where the CPU has very beautiful colors.
Yes.
And then has a glass.
Yes.
So there's a special glass where you build, you put when you have very many computers, to absorb the heat and to help with the maintenance and all that.
Okay.
So these guys have that specialty. Yeah. And like I told you before, we're in an AI boom.
Yes.
Yeah. So whoever is adapting to this change will benefit massively.
Sure.
And Starlink is one of those companies.
Wow.
That is why it fits.
In
our thesis, because just of the mere fact that it's the infrastructure segment is very specialized to these very special projects.
All right.
Yeah.
And to ask another question.
Yeah.
Now that it is fitting in your investment thesis, I'd really want to know, what does it look like, its valuation in the next few years, and why are we adding it? Because if you are giving it a buy recommendation,
Yeah.
that will mean we are adding it to the Alpha Brief portfolio.
Yeah.
So why are we adding Starlink in the Alpha Brief portfolio?
Let me start by saying this.
Yes.
Starlink Infrastructure is a very small company today.
Okay.
As of now, its market capitalization, it's around 12 billion. You'll be surprised. When I started looking at Starlink Infrastructure, the company was trading in the 60s and 50s. Today, it's at a 411. As of today, it's trading at 411. That is, let's say, 7 times.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah. Almost there.
That means we started looking at this company when it was at a valuation of around $2 billion. That's a very small company.
Yes.
We looked at it when it was 50, and today it's at 411. 7 times, right?
Yes.
And why are we giving it a buy? So it has been able to grow from here, from 50, all the way to 400, and you're still saying that even at 400, it's still a buy, yeah, because of so many reasons. One, look at the growth of the company itself. Okay, let's start with the growth of the segment.
Yes.
The infrastructure segment, it's growing. Remember, there is $7 trillion flowing into AI players. Yeah, companies are building data centers. Recently, Trump hosted tech leaders in White House.
Yes.
And I remember it was so funny because most of these hyperscaler companies had to say what they're pledging to spend in the next in the next 5 to 10 years.
All right.
And I remember Meta, Mark Zuckerberg, saying that they're about to spend over $600 billion in the next 10 years. Purely on what?
On AI.
On AI.
Yes.
Yeah. So when Meta is saying it's spending 600 billion, that is literally, he's literally saying that 600 billion will flow into AI specified companies. Yeah,
sure.
Companies like what? Starlink infrastructure, because they need to build more data centers.
Sure.
They need to build more specialized projects that are around artificial intelligence. Yeah. So you'll realize that the demand for the direct consumers of AI will definitely lead to the demand for services being offered by Starlink infrastructure.
Okay.
Number one, that's growth. Second one is looking at the company overall. They've been able to package themselves as a specialized provider, infrastructure and consulting niche in AI.
Yes.
Yeah. So that already tells you that they have already changed their business model to adapt to the AI infrastructure boom. I told you, he who does not adapt to AI boom will be a toast. Right? You see, Starlink has he has a building side, he has the infrastructure side, then he has this very specialized infrastructure side segment that he knows clearly will literally bring him more money than the last 20 years. The transport and all that, because they're usually building roads, buildings and all that. Now they have started preparing land and building data warehouses and all that.
Wow.
That is where, as Henry, we believe that the value will come from that. Yeah? There will be more data centers being built. I mean, Kenya,
Sure.
Yeah. And who do you think is going to build these data centers? We might have a local guy building it.
But they don't have the expertise in building data centers.
Exactly. If they were, and you know what's funny?
Yes.
You know the companies that we've discussed the demand side and the supply side.
Yes.
On the demand side, we have a company called Microsoft.
Yes.
Right? We talked about Azure. We talked about OpenAI.
Yes.
Right? Then we said it's also hyperscaler.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
You mentioned about Kenya's president mentioning like having a discussion with Microsoft to build a data center in Kenya.
In Kenya.
Right?
Yes.
But who's building that data center? It was Microsoft building that data center.
Yes.
Right? Because the Kenyan government was going to Microsoft, guys, we can build this.
We can harbor you.
We can
country.
Yeah, we can give you the space and everything that you need, and then we can build. We can do stuff together. We know.
Yes.
We are bros.
Yeah.
The Kenyan government and Microsoft, we are good bros.
Yes.
Let's build this thing. Who's the customer? Microsoft. Who will build it? Microsoft.
Yes.
Yeah.
Microsoft.
So, yes.
Yes.
But we say Microsoft is Cradle's clients.
Yes.
Starlink is
a supplier to Microsoft.
Yes. So we'll build that data center in Kenya, but who will build it?
Starlink.
Of course, the
Microsoft will fund, but Starlink will get the deal to build it.
Because most of the data centers that are being built you see, Microsoft as a standard, they're ordering their stuff, they're building their stuff as a unified company.
Yes.
There's no Microsoft Kenya or Microsoft US.
Sure.
Chances are the data centers and the computers that you will find in those warehouses will be what? will have cables that contain Credo's trademark and copyright, blah, blah, blah.
Sure.
Yeah. What does that mean? It tells you if there's a data center to be built here in Kenya, in Nairobi, yeah, it has already increased the demand for active electric cables for
Credo technology.
It has already increased the revenues for Starlink infrastructure.
And also NVIDIA.
And also because of course of the GPUs. Yeah. Super microcomputer.
Yes.
Yeah. Like in Kenya, we don't have a company that is providing
the super computers.
Or Dell. I think it's Dell at the moment for Microsoft. I'm not quite sure, but I'll confirm on that. So you can see how that ecosystem or that AI circular economy works.
Yes.
Yeah. We build that data center here in Kenya, but in Kenya, we're not producing cables that transport information in nanoseconds.
Yes.
We only use cables that are used to charge gadgets.
Sure.
Yeah. We are not used to chips. Those chips will come from America, come from China, yeah, from Taiwan.
Sure.
Yeah. The only thing that the Kenyan government can do is just bring policy that will enable us build that data center here, give us the land.
Sure.
Yeah. And the labor, of course. But the companies to build, yeah, you have to be very specialized. This is not just any other project. This is heavy computational, so it needs some specialized skills.
It needs to be super effective.
Yes, correct. So you can clearly see where that valuation is. Of course, we don't compute price targets, yeah, but we can see where the value will come from for it to move from 400 to something higher.
So is that now, as we are speaking, someone who has been following this series, meaning in their basket right now, they have invested or they have gotten to invest in Google, we had Uber, we had Amazon,
yes,
and Microsoft,
yes,
we have had
Credo,
yeah, we have had NVIDIA, we have had Astella Labs, and now we are talking about
Starlink infrastructure. Yeah.
So if someone under the Alpha Brief portfolio is at now, should be having eight stocks.
Yeah.
Wow.
You see, Dennis, let me tell you something. Yes. One of the reasons why we decided to go slowly is because, first of all, most people appreciate in a country or in a setting where financial literacy is a bit low, then you need to take people slowly. Yeah. Alpha Brief is a long only, let's call it product, long only, meaning we'll only buy and hold.
Yes.
Yeah. We don't want to include things that people don't understand, like long short strategies. Yeah. Complex derivative strategies that people will get lost. We decided that's first thing. So slowly. That's why we're issuing 2 stocks on a monthly basis.
All right.
Thoroughly researched, well executed, and companies that fall within our broader investment thesis. Yeah. The second thing is every time you're buying, you need money.
Yes.
Yeah. So 2, at least if someone is able to do 2 on a monthly basis, you see, you're not a fund. Plus the idea is you're an investor who has some coins to spare.
Yes.
Yeah. So every month we are assuming that you're splitting your investment into 2. Buy one, buy another one. Okay? Because if we were to give you 10, trust me, we'll not be helping you. We'll just be bombarding you with a lot of information. And we are not really helping you. Then you'll be like, okay, so we want you to concentrate your capital on a monthly. The assumption is your inflows are coming on a monthly basis.
Okay.
So just split that into 2, put it in stock A, and then now in Starlink infrastructure. Split that equally. Everything should be equally weighted. Yeah, equally. Yeah, because if we're to give you, then we don't want to give you 1 because again, in bits, we want to stay in touch. Yeah, so that your portfolio is also diversified but also concentrated in a way. Okay. Yeah, Because at the end of the period, you'll find in a 2-year period, you'll only have what? Let's say not more than 30 stocks in that portfolio. And that is, yes. And if you do it, I can guarantee if you do it on a 10-year period, my friend, you'll be you'll be at a very good place. Yeah. Patience pays in stock market. Okay. Diversification pays in stock market. Risk management pays in stock market. By us giving you 2 portfolios, we're literally diversifying your risk. Yeah. When you start, like viewers that are starting today, their risk is high because if they have, let's say, $1,000 to spend, it means 500. 50% of their portfolio is in 2 stocks.
Yes.
10 months from now, it means you'd have bought 20 stocks. So it means 5% of your portfolio is in each stock. So you see, as you continue buying, yes, you continue reducing your risk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That is so interesting. Ken, I'd love you to give us your final thoughts now that you have already explained that the people who have been following this basket of ideas, because this is a basket of ideas that we have been feeding to our audience and investors. And I know a number have taken their action. Others have invested in the Alpha Brief portfolio, and others have done it on their own, and they've given their feedback on the comment section. If you doing it for the first time, or you have found your results, you can tell us, how is it going? Is it working for you? Tell us in the comment section, is it not working for you? Because we might actually end this by this episode from your feedback. So please kindly share your feedback on the comment section. My name is Dennis Deroge. Subscribe to the channel. And before we leave, I want you to give us final thoughts on Starling. Then we can wrap it up.
Yeah. Starling is a good company.
Okay.
It's quite small, but I think they know what they're doing.
Okay.
I like the fact that they have not stopped their legacy businesses. They have seen a need, and they have already positioned themselves in how to capitalize on this AI infrastructure boom.
Okay.
They want to take a portion of that $7 trillion that's gonna flow into AI players, and that's it. Like that's basically why we are rating it a buy.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much, Ken. It has been a journey, and we are continuing on this journey. And I know there are people who are benefiting from this series, and I can tell you from the feedback that I've had from others offline, because there are people who don't feel like they can comment, but they would give their feedback offline. It's truly remarkable, and the information that you're giving out here, it's very new to many people.
Yeah.
Because majority, as we have said earlier, there's a lot of illiteracy financially in the country, and not only in the country, but even in the continent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm sure we are going to learn more together as the alpha males and the alpha females, as we have started from this episode being our group name or our squad name. See you on the next episode. Asante Saraki.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.